I'll put the names they have in bracket. Casey's gonna hate me if I do it wrong. I always forget which way to do his name. Alright, I apologize, I'm not paying attention yet. I'll pay attention to the match in a second after I set up the teams and such. So we got put Puff and Puff, Bran. Okay. So, we're going into this game. So what do we got right now? It's an even game. We got 2 stocks on both the Foxes, 3 stocks on Puff, and 3 stocks on Marth. So, some background on these matches, if you're not familiar with any of these players or anything. Icefire and Lunes. Lunes is pretty new to the scene. Only really started playing and stuff after quarantine, and she'd be the Puff player. So, never really played teams with anyone because most of her time playing has been on net play and on rollback. So, being that this is the beginning of teams on rollback, she's very new to teams. But Puff is so good in teams. Puff is so good in teams because she can just rest and not get punished. I just think Puff is really sick in teams, and I think Lunes is a good enough player where like she's been able to like adapt to teams pretty well. Like, as you can see, her and Icefire, who have never teamed before, and I don't know how much doubles Icefire has played. I actually teamed with Icefire at like my first Tampa tournament. Oh, we're getting some issues with Marth here. I think that there might be a few issues with the stream, with the streaming, because I don't think broadcasting mode is necessarily built for. Yeah, we're getting some weird Marth issues. I don't think broadcasting mode is necessarily meant for 4 players yet, so it might look a little weird at times. But I'm gonna try my best. I kind of just want to stream this and mess around with it because it looks like fun. Okay, so right now we're down to an even game. So as I was saying, Icefire and Lunes, not necessarily a experienced team with each other at least. But the Torch is a team who like has definitely put their work in on doubles and like very much cares about doubles and is one of the better, like most consistent doubles teams out of West Florida. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. We have a few out of region. I don't know how many out of region teams we have. I know we have. I think it's I don't want to get it wrong, but I think it's Jacksonville. Is Chipotle and Hack, I think is the name. So Lunes and Icefire are gonna take that first game. No, yeah, so they're the red team. Torch being on blue. I had to keep checking Discord and make sure everything's good. I'm gonna hop in a Discord channel if anyone wants to join me on commentary. I can. So they're gonna ban Pokemon. So yeah, so the Torch is gonna go FD. No character switches happening. So we'll go to FD this next game. Let me make sure. Stream. Alright, so I'm gonna have someone check for me to make sure stream sounds good, because I know last time I streamed this tournament, not a single person told me that my mic was echoing the entire time. So, or last time I streamed singles, I should say. So I'm gonna ask girlfriend Sarah to check it for me. So it's actually funny how so far the only spectating issues I've seen so far is a little bit with Marth, but other than that it's been pretty seamless. And so this pretty close so far. Marth might lose another stock here though. Good on Spencer to kind of block Lunes from edge guarding Queso there. So yeah, Queso and Spencer have played this exact team combination, Fox Marth, for a long time. They have a lot of experience. I'm pretty sure they've definitely put in some like practice hours too of like they practice doubles combos and stuff. But again, no one's played doubles in months. No one's played doubles since COVID started, so it's definitely going to be different. Especially being that, I mean, Lunes and Icefire have played yesterday. We started playing, I played them yesterday. So they have a little bit more recent experience at least, unless Torch has played it all these past 2 days that this has been out. Some good teams play from the Torch, so definitely getting that combo. It would be very unfortunate for them to go down this early. Good save with that up tilt, but still Puff has the advantage there to just be able to jump and do whatever she wants. In that situation at least. Ooh. No edge guard coming out from Queso, kind of just messes it up, but still stays alive. Torch gonna take the lead now. Looks like they kind of know what they're kind of taking some good control here on FD. Lunes misses a rest. Ooh, Spencer waits for that the save on Lunes' rest and is able to get the grab. Even though it didn't get him much, it was kind of cool. Let's see if everything sounds good. Yeah, it's good. Okay, cool. It's good to know. Everything sounds good. Everything looks good. And yeah, we haven't had any more. No more issues with the weird glitching Marth. So that's good. Ooh, Lynn's gonna get an S smash. It's gonna push. Queso on his last stock here. He's gonna want to stay alive. He's just kind of hanging out in the corner. Spencer's gonna have to pull a lot of the weight here and make sure he doesn't lose his teammate, because being in a 1v2 situation in this team comp, not good. And a very clutch last stock from Queso and Spencer, so they're able to keep that going, and this will go to game 3. Let's see. Okay, so GG's. We have. I'll keep you guys updated on the bracket. So we have Schmang and Master of Flavor. They took down Equilateral and ABC. Probably those two. I think. I want to say Chipotle and Hack. I've seen them team. I want to say they teamed at CEO Dreamland, and from what I remember, they did pretty well. If it's the same person Chipotle teamed with last time, or at CEO. I feel like it was. I don't remember 100% because I wasn't too focused on doubles that event, but if it is, they were a pretty good team. And so I put them as the first seed. I think Chipotle's really the Torch. That was. It's kind of hard to like mix with those. I think they had a controller issue right now, so they're just restarting to fix that. Alright, Battlefield? No, not Battlefield? What is happening? They're going to Yoshi's, it says. Okay, so we're going to go to Yoshi's here. Good pick. I think Puff... It's so different in teams. I think Puff and like Floaties are really good on this stage. Because there's like... Without the room... Yeah, without the room she can... Oh! That was almost insane. I think... Oh, he just barely misses Randall. So that's going to be 2 quick stocks gone from the Torch. So yeah, Queso catches that. Lunes is going to do a nice save there. Or Spencer catch it? I don't know. Yeah, good edge guard from the Torch there. To be able to take out the Fox. So, yeah, Spencer down 2 stocks already. Not when you want to see... Yeah, so on this Yoshi's game, it's like Puff just can take so much space. And just kind of... I don't know, I just feel like Floaties... Because they're... What's the word I'm thinking of? So what I always thought about with Floaties and teams is like, if there's a... It's actually pretty good to go in Dreamland versus Floaties, because they're going to be stuck, like... Because Puff is like slower, it's going to be harder for her to... it's going to be harder for her to make it to the other team, and like you're able to keep her boxed out more because of her like lack in speed. But on this stage, it's like she doesn't really have that disadvantage, so she's able to just get in and do what she's got to do a lot quicker. Yeah, the Torch getting kind of whooped on this stage. was still pretty close. Again, Spencer lost 2 stocks pretty quickly, and yeah, it was a case of losing this, then this is going to be both of their last stocks right now. Spencer goes for the back push, and not really gonna. Doesn't work. Yes, this is a hard. This is a hard mountain for Marth to climb. Gets 1 stock. If he can take out, yeah, he really needed to take out Icefire before Lunes came back there. Because now with both of them back on, it's really hard. But if he was able to like quickly 1v1 Icefire, it'd be a little bit easier. He would have it'd be 2 stocks to 1 instead of 3 to 1. Still alive, still hanging on the edge here. Icefire ends up grabbing his teammate. That back air is gonna lead into the other back air, and that'll be the torch going into the losers bracket pretty early to play. They're gonna have to play Zubs and Pyro next. So we'll see what happens. Is anyone else streaming?